it's Miska Muska, and this is 11:45, A Vivid Life. This is a game that is a narrative experiment, and it's a short, weird tale about a girl who discovered her skeleton isn't hers, stole an x-ray machine, and fled to the country to investigate her own body. The project was originally from a game jam, but they ended up finishing it for fun. So here it is. And yeah, let's get into it. Lainey is the main protagonist. I'm assuming this is the x-ray machine here, and this is her running away. I can't go back to live a normal life until I go through this. Please come home. Did you start the tape recorder? This is gonna get weird. No matter what you hear, please stay put. If anything were to happen to me, this transmission will serve as a testimony. The skeleton inside of me isn't mine. I'm in the process of investigating what's going on. Yes, I tried discarding the idea at first. However, once you're convinced of something like this, an absolute horror gets a hold of you. Picture being inhabited by a stranger. You can't just go about attending school after the realization. The best course of action? To steal an x-ray machine and escape the country to peek into your own body. Are you still with me? Please, come home. Whee! Alright. Nothing to see here. Just 11:45 and a vivid life. Alright, I set up camp. I'll keep you posted of my advances through the radio. I brought a med kit in case the x-rays show some strange body under my skin. And don't worry, I know my ways around a scalpel. Oh, no. Alright, so point click. Can I drive back? Let's start with the transmitter. Lainey here. Gonna keep investigating. Out. Same thing. Okay, let's focus, Lainey. First, locate, then extract. We promise to stop digging randomly in our flesh. Oh, that's a bad thing to have to promise. Okay. All right. Not sure how much I can show here. Oh my god, that scared me. So we've got one eyeball. Oh, I see. So one of our eyeballs is fake. It's a crystal eye. I can gouge it out and examine it closely. Okay. These teeth are artificial. I should take a closer look at them. I brought some pliers with me. Oh, that's just great. Let's update. Lainey here. Let me keep it. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, Lainey. Okay. Right shoulder. Nothing out of the ordinary. Also, this is not a safe method to x-ray. First of all, there's something in the throat. Some of the skeleton's cervical discs have been replaced. Takes me back to the day Johan pushed me out. Wow, what? Whoever built the skeleton did an imperfect job. This brings vague memories of being buried. Let's try the dark. The dark response. That day I couldn't take it anymore. I was trying to escape when he that's terrible. Isn't she gonna get some sort of cancer? I already inspected this. Oh, I see. We could only inspect it once. Let's check the chest. Nothing out of the ordinary here. The stomach. There's a weird substance in my stomach. It reacts to x-rays. What could it be? Oh, Lainey. I can try to make myself throw up. What is going on? She has, I'm assuming, stab marks from her previous assumptions that there is something there. Okay, so yeah, this is a stab mark. Some small round object. What is it doing inside of me? I better extract it and get a closer look. What is going on here? Nothing here. Check the knees. Oh, hands. Looks like an electronic device. I don't like the idea of keeping that inside of me. Oh, whoops. Let's check the other hand. Nothing there. Let me check the wrist, actually. Oh, yep. It's fracture. I can't feel any pain, but looks like it healed badly. So I'm assuming the choices that you make kind of affect her story. So we can go into the narrative that she was just a rousy kid and the things in her body are because of that, or it could be because of something darker where she had to protect herself or get harmed by the people around her, or become an alien, it looks like, or a cyborg. I'm gonna go the people route, or people have harmed her in some sort of way. Makes sense. This is the arm I always use to protect myself. I always try to protect my head at any cost. My arms took the worst part whenever Johan lost it. Johan again. This Johan. I'm sure there's something in the knee. What? That's the perfect place to put an artificial kneecap or something else. Yeah. Her whole 2 of her feet are fake. My feet are sized very differently. They're like 2 shoe sizes apart. Learned in class, we humans aren't symmetrical. This is not conclusive. I'm gonna go this route. I always hated my feet. Especially when I have to buy 2 pairs of sneakers to get a single pair that fit my own feet. I would expect this. Okay, deep breaths. No. Oh my god. Let's do the teeth. Teeth isn't so bad. This is gonna hurt. Actually, it don't hurt too much. But then again, she doesn't have anesthesia. I should have stolen a bottle of vodka while I was at it. Oh no. Oh no. My mouth feels all weird. In addition to not being mine, I guess. These teeth almost look and feel like the real thing. Who is this Johan? I almost thought that Johan beat me with a frying pan. That was the last time he hit me. Thank God. Can we go here? Lay in here. I'm missing teeth because of Johan. Johan was frying some eggs and bacon. He was going through a great phase. Months without getting violent. Finally, medication that worked. I caressed his back out of joint support. The bacon cracked on the pan and a burning drop of oil hit his eye. He pushed me back and hit me with a pan in the face. That moment I didn't notice. I just lost 3 teeth. I fell on the kitchen floor and he started beating me with a burning pan. I had to remove bits of the swimsuit I was wearing from my burnt skin. Oh, my back still keeps some dreadful marks from the hot oil. Please, come home. I ran away after I left the hospital. Never seen Johan again. Laying here. That day, Johan's scream didn't paralyze me. It was worse. It haunted my legs. My skeleton would start running towards the window, not willing to endure another of Johan's beatings. In case you don't know, when your skeleton decides to override the instructions from your muscles, you just turn into a puppet. So my bones jumped out of the window. I fell on top of a car. Oh my God. Oh, this is when he pushed her. But it wasn't then when this spine was damaged. It was the typewriter Johan threw out of the window that crushed my back. Wow. That's how I got the cervical disc replacement. Wow, I didn't even know you could live without your spine. Please come home. Because of the nerve endings that connect to your brain, to your wherever it uses your spine. Silver lining is this skeleton never overtook control again. Laying here. My feet are weird. My feet definitely can't be mine. They're so gross. I always end up getting hurt because I buy the bigger size of a pair of shoes and fill one of them with paper to fit my smaller foot. That's a good idea. It's not only that, having to buy 2 pairs is expensive. I look ridiculous. Please come home. These feet, I reject them. They're not mine. In here. You'd expect someone to first get violent and then break into crying once out of the trance. But Johan would do the crying first. He'd start weeping, sobbing, whispering, I'm sorry. At some point it'd turn into howling and start chasing me. Wow, that's scary. The depth of his cry, you can't run from it. So I just curl whenever I was, and he'd kneel and hit me and hit me and hit me. I had to cover my head with this arm. I don't think there was one specific day it broke. Johan just chipped my bones away. Please come home. My arm's not broken, it's spent. Oh, that's tough. Okay, deep breaths. Can I throw up? I hope it doesn't smell much. Oh, that taste is awful. What was it doing inside my stomach? Oh my god. I can notice stuff moving inside this mass. Feels otherworldly. Okay, so it's either we can ignore the fact of the reality, and I'm guessing this is the reality. Looks like coagulated blood and pus. The smell is terrible. What the frick? Ugh. Oh no, this is not the first time I've seen this, so... I have an unhealable wound inside from when my belly was pierced. Oh my god. Can I stop? Microchip. Let's do that. Let's remove this baby. Like, we can't have Johan tracking us. I'm pretty sure it's a... Ooh! Tracking chip. Oh my god, the sound. Looks like a microchip. It's blinking. This is the citizen chip we all have installed at birth. This doesn't look like human technology. It's a tracking device. Someone's watching my movements. This is high military tech. How I can tell. Why would any intelligence agency want to keep track of me? That's the only reasonable doubt. Reason. Yeah, what am I saying? That's the only reasonable thing. Reason. Reasonable reason. No, the eye. Please. Oh god. I'm scared. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Eye out. Okay, yeah. Let's take a quick look and put it back. I can feel the cold air inside my skull. It's really unpleasant. I can feel life pulsating inside of it. Okay. There's a code number behind this. This is the price I paid for my stupidity. The price I paid for my... I'm curious what this means. This is what I'm gonna do. I lost this eye during archery practice. Schools should do a maturity test before accepting archery students. Now, was that the real case, or... okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I've never cut so deep into my back. Here goes nothing. No. Yo. It's a bullet. I had a bullet inside my thigh. No, oh my god. I'm just getting shivers down my spine. This is a special caliber used by Agent. This wound is so old. Was I shot as a kid? Now I remember Johan's game with this gun. Okay, either Johan is her partner or a sibling because of this statement. Now I remember Johan's game with this gun. He used to toy with his revolver when frustration got the better of him. Can't believe this was still inside my leg. Oh, thank God. It's bad, but thank God it's not as descriptive as the others. Focus, Lainey. First locate, then extract. Okay. I should tell you how I lost my eye. I did never tell you about how I lost my eye, did I? In one of my early life crises, I joined an archery club to try and make some friends. Why archery? You see, I'm a bitch for fantasy novels, and archers are usually among my favorite characters. I guess you already know where this is gonna go, right? Short story, we recreated William's Tell infamous scene, and I was the one with the apple on the head. No, I am so sorry. Please come home. Here. I vomited blood and pus from From time to time, since I have memory, the doctor said this was untreatable, that it'd heal as I grow. I don't remember the visit though, it's just what I've always been told. Not that I cared much, because this has always been with me. Doesn't happen often, maybe 6 or 7 times a year. That's more than half a year. That's 6 or 7 times too many. If I stare long enough at this gross puddle, my ears start ringing, vision goes numb, and the taste of rotten blood evokes some old trauma of something piercing my stomach. Laying in the ground, black clouds over purple clouds. Oh god, it's terrible. Being wrapped in a blanket by some people in uniforms. Okay, I am getting more confused. Please come home. I don't know her background at all, like... Is it just a bad household, or is she part of the army? She doesn't look like she's dressed up like she was kidnapped or anything. It just looks like she's casual, so... I extracted a bullet out of my thigh. How sad is that I know how to extract a bullet and suture the wound, being just 17. Yeah, she looks young, that's what I thought, you know, the pigtails and everything. Normally it was out of Johan's flesh. Okay, now she's some sort of secret agent, isn't she? He liked to play Russian roulette with his own body, always aiming at non-vital parts. What is wrong with Johan? Run! You don't need no x-ray, just go someplace else. He said there was no fun in pressing the gun against your temple. Where's the excitement? It's just lights out. If you shoot your leg, you have to stick around and endure the mess. Only that I was the one who endured that mess while he was too drunk to even feel pain. One of those times, he shot his revolver through his hand and hit me in the thigh. He got so scared he sobered up immediately and ran for the medkit. It seems he wasn't as skilled as me at treating bullet wounds since he forgot the damn thing inside me. Please come home. Found a tracking device. Okay. We may be in serious trouble. I found the tracker device under my skin. It is blinking and looks military. Should I destroy it? What is it doing inside of me? Is my skeleton property of some government secret agency? That would explain a lot. Please come home. Ah, this is getting me paranoid, or more paranoid, I guess. I'm gonna keep investigating. I just want to see I didn't miss anything. There might be something here. Okay, that's just something mentally wrong with me. I thought there might be something hidden there. Okay, let's check the brain. Oh, no, we already checked that part. I'm gonna check the other wrist because I didn't get to check that. No, it's just a tracking device. How about like the knee? Nope. I think I solved the mystery. You did? I've dug enough around my body for a life. So far, all of what I found points towards a clear conclusion. My skeleton pertains to Johan. Hey, I finished peeking into my body. I know whose skeleton this is now. It's Johan's. He stole it from me. I escaped from him time ago, but these bones won't ever be mine again. My body is so beaten it doesn't belong to me anymore. It's been conquered. Is that metaphoric? I won't be able to feel proud of my physique, but at least I recovered my will. I'm haunted. I'm a haunted carcass that roams the earth. I am as free as a ghost. I want to go home. No. What is wrong? That's Johan, isn't it? That's messed. The spine. Okay, let's try the different options here. Whoever built the skeleton did an imperfect job. I had to complete the spine by adding some mechanical pieces. I hope it lasts enough. I can't feel any pain, but looks like it healed badly. Let's see. Let's try the artificial route, the cyborg route. Fact represents geometrical shapes. Looks artificial. Not exactly an injury. Looks like it was badly generated. The skeleton looks crafted like it's someone's creation. The feet. This one I'm curious about. Why does she have two different feet sizes? They're so different. These bones may come from different humans. This one. This is the one we were going for, this narrative. So whoever put the skeleton inside me isn't familiar with the human body. The idea of being this oblivious to the human body, messing with my insides, makes me wanna rip my bones out of my flesh. I think we got everything. Let's take everything out and then never gonna get used to that. It's a bullet. I had a bullet inside my thigh. We did that one. The wound is so Russian agents. Let's go the crazy route. This is a special caliber used by Russian agents. Why the hell do I know that? But there's no mistake. Something's tickling my brain with that fact. Oh my god. So all the things are true. It's gonna hurt. I should have stolen a bottle of vodka while I was at it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The fact that she could do this just making me paranoid with her. Now my mouth feels all weird. Okay, teeth almost feel real. Okay, initially I thought this was crazy, but not how she responded with the bullet, it's making me think that she might not be crazy at all. And Johan did look like that, so okay, reminds me of okay, let's do this narrative. They're not alike at all. These may come from different people. Is this skull some sort of Frankenstein? Where did the maker of the skeleton get his material from? Deep breaths. So let's remove the eye. Okay. Let's do this one. I'm curious. There's a code number behind this. Somehow recognize this number pattern. Feels military. Oh my god, she wasn't crazy. She wasn't paranoid. Okay, so let's do the microchip. Oh, we forgot the thing she has to vomit. Looks like a microchip. It's blinking. Cyborg or army? Let's do this. Citizenship chip. My goodness. We all have installed at birth. I'm glad I took it out. Break the system. Focus, Lainey. Okay. Let's do the stomach. Weird substance. Yep, it's time to throw up. Ew. Let's do the army thing. I recognize this. It's plastic explosive. It's getting harder now that it's outside my stomach. How did this end up inside me? What is real? What? Now I'm confused. They all... What? Okay. I removed my citizenship microchip. We all forget their existence until we steal the x-ray machine and peek inside her hand, huh? Why can religion be a choice, but you get pierced after birth with an intrusive control device? How ethical is to force a human being into a system? Oh yeah, the crime is so low and bureaucracy is so agile now. Please come help. Don't worry, they'll put me a new one back in after they arrest me. Extracted bullet in my thigh. It doesn't fit in any of my memories as a schoolgirl to end up with a bullet of Russian origin inside my thigh. I don't even know how can I tell this bullet apart from any other. Yet the knowledge is burnt in the back of my head as clear as I know my name. Could this skeleton be haunting my mind? Or is it me, the one who is possessing this body? Please come home. I'm sure the answer is beneath my flesh. There's a code behind my crystal eye. 00TYR15ACTV26548. Pretty sure that's just a barcode. Ode to October Owls. Okay. Or that. Wow, sorry. Reading the code out loud instinctively brought that line into my mouth. What's this supposed to mean? I can't really remember buying this crystal eye now that I think about it. Please come home. Ode to October Owls. That line somehow makes me feel I'm in the right place. Was it planned for me to be here? I threw up some plastic explosive. I found some sort of plastic explosive attached to the walls of my stomach. It wouldn't come out with regular vomiting. When I made myself throw up, it's like my body was trained to contract in a certain way to push it out. How long has it been there? Now that it's out, I can only think of a specific building whose location I can't recall. Was I supposed to use the explosive to blow some shirt up? Just who am I? Do you know who I am? Tell me. Please come home. Frick! My feet don't match at all. My feet are a decisive clue. My skeleton isn't mine. And these feet were put together by an amateur. Well, maybe amateur is not the word. Whoever messed with my bones isn't very familiar with the human body. My feet are absurdly different in size. Now I'm getting anxious. If I assemble some mysterious being, why should I consider my flesh to be human? And my mind? Could a human mind get to the realization of their bones not being theirs? Can you tell me more about myself? Please come home. What do you even mean by home? Found fracture in my arm. On my radius and ulna. I don't have any memories of breaking my arm though. Never felt any pain in my bones either. Judging from the shape of the hypothetical fracture, my theory is that it has been badly generated. It presents geometrical traces in the form of hexagons. What does that imply? Are those bones artificial? That would explain why I don't feel them as my own. Please come home. My spine is a bit messy. Creating a functional human skeleton must be quite a daunting task. Apparently, whoever worked on my spine didn't have the required skills and had to patch it up with some steel junk. I'm so pissed off for not noticing what was going on with my bones until this late. After this long, it's gonna be impossible to trace back to my creator? Maker? Are just my bones artificial? Is it my whole flesh? No, this body is mine. I can feel it. I do have a soul. Please come home. Why would someone replace my bones by some artificial ones? Maybe it was to save my life? Found some teeth that aren't mine. I pulled some teeth out. They're also weird and different. The color's all wrong. I'm sure these all come from different people. I knew it. My skull has been crafted. These are not my original bones. Now it makes sense why it felt so gross to chew food. It feels like feeding from other people's mouth. I don't want to eat ever again. Or feels like you're kissing them, I guess. I think I solved the mystery. Okay, do tell, because I have not. I've dug enough around my body for a life. So far, all of what I found points towards a clear conclusion. Okay, so now I have two choices based on the other. Let's do... Let's do the army route. Took me a while, but I've been activated, sir. Hey, I'm back. Ode to October Owls. Sorry it took me this long. I'm still a bit hazy. I've been successfully activated. I don't recognize my surroundings. I believe something went amiss. Are you my handler? You copy. Shit. Oh. I wasn't supposed to activate by myself yet, right? Someone probably saw through my cover and planted the idea of the foreign skeleton in my mind to take me out of the picture. Huh. Okay. Returning home. Over and out. I'm curious what they'd say. Please. What is up with his head and his head spine that you get to choose? So this is the final one, so let's do this one. This brings vague memories of being buried. The dust, the rubble pressing against my back. Was I ever trapped inside a collapsed building? Sure. Fracture, I can feel the pain. Oh. So it's this one now, the skateboarding. I have vague memories of skateboarding accident. I used to be all the time at the park when I was 13. I was so ashamed of that accident. My feet are sized very differently. They're so different. These bones may come from this one. Whoever built my skeleton may have used different humans as their source. Now I abhor my body even more. Yeah, I think we got everything. So let's throw up. That's okay, my least favorite sound. Taste is awful. Let's try this one. I can notice stuff moving inside this mass. Feels otherworldly. Has my body been incubating this? It's alive and it has some sort of conscience since it reacts to me speaking. I'm glad it's out now. Go the alien route. this is... Okay, let's... Now my mouth feels all weird. Okay. Oh, this one. Okay, so reminds me of how they punish child soldiers other side of the border. If they come back with spare ammo or someone reports them for not engaging in combat, they pull a tooth out of their mouth. So let's extract this. Looks like a microchip. Let's try this one. This doesn't look like human technology. Blinks aren't random. There's some sort of pattern. Could I use this to communicate with them? Ayat. I can feel life pulsating inside of it. Could this eye be alive? I feel like it's staring at me. And it's not a gaze from this world. Bullet. No, this is the least favorite action. Oh god, I just keep imagining it. Oh god, oh this sound. This one. The wound is so old. Was I shot as a kid? I don't have any memories of this, but I do recall a smell. It's making me want to cry. I discovered a fracture on my arm. However, this one is my fault. The skeleton may not be mine, but I broke it. It was a skateboarding accident. The thing is that I was so embarrassed falling in front of my friends that I hid the pain. I did not even dare to say anything at home. Got a bit addicted to painkillers during those days. Poor kid. As you'd expect, the fracture didn't heal very well, and now I have this chronic pain to bear with. Please come home. I believe I was shot as a kid. I know memories from when we were kids are supposed to be nebulous, confusing, but I feel there's something in my head blocking them. Images don't get to me, but the sounds do. The smells do. Especially the smells. Yes, the wound in my thigh is so old, the scar deformed by growth. I was shot as a kid, and this bullet has been somehow living inside of me for years. It smells like burnt flesh and rubble. The smell of high-pitched screams. Please come home. His bones ache. Did I tell you about how I got my spine surgery? I got these cervical disc replacements only months ago. In fact, that's when I started suspecting the skeleton wasn't mine. Well, I was on the operation table and the anesthesia kicked in. I started having weird flashbacks about life experiences that weren't mine. Memories registered by these bones, witnesses to many atrocities. This spine was trapped inside of a collapsed building in the middle of some armed conflict. The images vanished after the operation, but the smells remained. The smell of dust, iron, and rubble. Please come home. But I'm better now. Those paralyzing pains in my back are gone now. Lost teeth. Remind me of those child soldiers. I learned about punishment to child soldiers in a documentary about the recent civil war beyond the border. They're supposed to live in a democracy now. Let's leave it at that. They're still figuring it out. Hopefully they won't end up as our lauded democracy. Not so long. As 10 years ago, there was the scandal over a unit composed of children and their surprising efficacy on the battlefield. The child soldier situation lasted for 8 months, then our country deployed an operation to rescue and shelter those kids. Most of them were missing teeth. Their tale about how the militia tore teeth off them for every failure made a lot of fuss over the news. I wonder if the skeleton is from one of them. Please come home. Will those kids ever return to their homeland? Crystal eye. At first look, it's easy to think this is a regular crystal eye, but it's not made of glass. It's a hard, living substance. When I stare at it, this eye examines me. It's clearly sentient. I wonder who may be watching. Where are these images getting at? Could this eye belong to some major being? Or how long has it been streaming my experiences? Please, come home. Don't panic, I can sense its kindness. It's looking after me. Found a strange piece of tech inside my hand. This small blinking piece must be some sort of special tech. Although it doesn't look like human technology at all. I mean, it's made of something that feels membranous. My perception is that it's closer to being an insect than a microchip. If you pay close attention, you can read some kind of dim breathing. And the blinking, it's not random, it's some sort of language. I feel like it's reacting to my speech. What is it trying to say? Why was it living inside me? Please come home. Oh, it reacted to your voice. Please come home. Is that what you were trying to tell me, little thing? Stop blinking. Okay, so it stopped blinking, so I'm assuming it's voice. It reacts to voice. So the fact that it didn't react means she cray. There was something alive inside my stomach. I vomited a disgusting pinkish mass. Upon further examination, you can discern small beings floating inside. Most of them don't move though. It looks like they're rapidly dying after being pushed out of my body. This explains why I've been barely eating the past few months. This has been growing inside of me for who knows how long, although what is this sadness that is infecting my guts now? Please come home. I feel like I've lost something very important to me. My feet. I guess that if you were able to create a skeleton, the most basic ingredients would be human bones. After examining my feet through x-rays, I feel like my body could be some sort of collage. That realization makes me feel even more detached from my insides. My skeleton isn't just not mine. Now it's no one's. You would guess it doesn't make a difference, but it does. Stirs my craving for identity. Please come home. I'm just some human scrapbook. Yeah, you're Frankenstein. Or Frankensteina. I think I solved the mystery, yes. Please do tell. A child soldier. Okay. This is not the options I had before. So to the child soldier. I'm done. Definitely, my skeleton isn't what you'd expect from a teenage girl. The clues I've found are hard to piece together, mostly because what my bones evoke are sounds and smells rather than images. I don't know what things are actual memories and what are the product of my imagination, but there's a clear pattern. Smoke, dirt, blood, fear, screams, scary loud noises. Most of the injuries the skeleton sustained point out that these bones belong to a child soldier, so it's not magic nor science fiction. However, I can't help thinking in those memories and feelings as if they weren't mine. It's like I've inherited the body of a child soldier. Can PTSD do that to someone? It's weird though, because I don't feel sorry or scared. I feel thankful. Oh my god. For the poor kid having endured war for me and sacrificing themselves to give me another chance at life. Thank you. I will wear your bones with care and pride. Thank you. Please come home. Okay, I'm back. So now we're gonna choose this one. My bones come from another world. This is the alien route. Hey, are you still there? I solved the mystery. Well, sort of. My bones aren't mine. My bones are a gift. The skeleton was given to me by an extra-dimensional being along with many other bits that sustain me. They can't interact directly with our world, so they have to do it through time and life. This is their art. I can't really puzzle out what their plans are, what they expect from me, but their intentions are noble. Their cause is love. I don't know how I can tell all of this. It's like it's flowing through a little keyhole from the back of my mind. Now that I dare to believe in their existence. They're watching through my eye. They're studying other worlds and other possibilities, other paths for life and culture to grow. My mind wondered, is our dimension real to them? Are we just a shape on a mirror, a weird fiction on a computer screen? My soul demanded to know the real thing, to know what is the reality that mattered the most. And they taught me the most beautiful word I've ever heard. Dunharai. Dunharai? All of them. Dunharai, my friend. Please come home. Okay, I've finally found this one, and I'm back to this situation here, and this one is my skeleton is artificial. Hey, I got it. I know it's a bit far-fetched, but I can't think of any other explanation. My skeleton has been crafted. I'm artificial. Cyborg, really. Well, maybe not me, but definitely my bones. The most unsettling realization is that where there's craft, there's an author. Who's my maker? I guess I'm not the first one to ask that same question, huh? Although in my case, it doesn't seem to be the work of a god. I'm so flawed. I came looking for answers and I just found a body full of questions. How do I even begin to track my creator? Am I a product of science, of magic, of alchemy? So many questions. What is my purpose? Why am I alive? What I just asking the very same questions as any other human. God, how it pisses me off to be so ironically unspecial. Joke's on me. Okay, before I press anything, that was the final ending that I found. And from the looks of it, Johan is wearing some sort of brace for his head. So I'm not sure what that actually means, because all the other endings can fit in with the narrative of why he has a big giant iron eye brace. It doesn't even look like it's holding his head. It looks like it's holding his eyes. So and yeah, that was 11:45, A Vivid Life. It was a really well-crafted game. It's, I think, the mystery behind it is that it's a girl who is sick in the mind or something like that, and ultimately it doesn't matter which one is the truth or a lie, because it just depends on what you as the player believes is true, because you can fit all her narratives into like a specific story, and we don't have enough context to understand which one is like actually true. So I think it's like whatever you think is true, and I think the game is trying to show you what paranoia is like, where you start believing what you say, or like you make these truths out of proof you see through your own eyes. So yeah, I think it was a really well made game, and it was again first to game jam, and they finished it for fun, says for leisure quote. This was made back in 2018, but they updated it in 2022, so it's a fairly old-ish game. It's still new, but yeah, if you'd like to support them, then give it a play, follow their other work, and yeah, this is Miska Muska, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.